Peace. How many of you right now are like, this has to happen? This has to happen. Out of all the moves I ever made in my life, this one has to work. This moment in my life is the moment of all moments. Times of all times. Hours of all hours. Days of all days that I had to make this go through. Because if I don't, the rest of my life is in jeopardy. Or it depends on this move. On whether or not my life is gonna change for the better, worse, or remain the same. For a lot of us, this is our last hour. Our last hour to live. And no, you're not gonna fucking die. But your last hour, your last chance with the age that you are, the mindset that you have, the adrenaline rush that you get from whatever this thing is, like this is your last phase of this thing, of trying to try wherever you want to try out. And if you don't do it, it's gonna wither away. This energy is gonna disappear, and you're gonna be back at square one, wondering what you should do with your life, because you're like, damn, that shit didn't work. What is it gonna take for you to make this thing happen? To make this, you almost got me. To make this business deal go through. To make this relationship work. To get this body the way I wanted it to be. Olympian style. To have spectacular vernacular. To be the next greatest weatherman. The next greatest psychology or philosopher. What is it gonna take? Let me tell you. Your undivided attention. You saying, this is my purpose. This is the plan. This is what I want to do. I am going to do it. After that, you ask yourself, how do I do these things? Well, one, I got to find a time of the day to do it. Two, I got to find the information that is needed for me to understand it. Three, find me a mentor who's been through it that can help guide me through it so I can dodge a lot of potholes. 4, ask yourself, are you ready for this? Ask yourself, am I ready to sacrifice? No, let's not even say sacrifice, because when we say sacrifice, people think like, oh, I gotta give up and I'm losing. And when we say sacrifice, what am I willing to gain and what am I willing to relinquish that will give me more movements to focus on this, more energy to focus on this? What do I want to relinquish right now so that I can complete this task at hand, or this goal? And 5, now I ain't saying I'm promoting Nike, but just do it. Just do it. Just do it. That's it, man. Just do it. Think about every year that you lived and you did everything the same every year that you've been living. You've been doing everything the same. You're older now, so I guess you're a better drinker now, huh? Because the quality of the champagne is better. You're better now. The quality of the weed is better, so you're better now. You don't drive a vehicle no more, you drive an automobile, so you're better now. Regardless if you get better or not, whatever level you're at, you still gotta put in that work. To maintain and elevate, you still gotta put in that work. You still gotta relinquish. You still gotta let go. Ask myself, what is it gonna take for me to get this done? I look at my life, I always held on to a multitude of women. I always stayed with a couple of women. I might have one woman for a while, one of them good ones, but it wouldn't last too long because it wasn't disciplined. I tell her, oh, I'm too focused right now that I can't be with you. I can't do it. It's not gonna work. I'm too focused. In reality, I was too distracted. And the thing is, I was distracting myself. Nothing outside me was distracting me. I allowed it to distract me. So I could never get the job done. People thought I was the man to call to get the job done, but I couldn't get the job done. Now I get the job done. Because I'm willing to put my phone on airplane mode. I'm willing to put my phone on mute. No vibrations, no nothing. I'll flip my phone upside down. I'll have to throw it down on the ground, kick it under the bed, doesn't matter. It's what I'm willing to do. And it's that willingness, it's what you're willing to do to make this happen. Look at your life and look at yourself in the fucking mirror. The next time you look in the mirror, look in your phone. And just please, it's simple. It's only a couple of seconds. And ask yourself, am I where I'm at? Is this the last of the last? Is this like it for me? This thing that I want to do I really want it? I really want to get better. Do I really want to take any days off on this? I just noticed that my whole life, I was doing the same thing. I was just getting older, so it seemed like I was getting better. I thought adults were adults because they was older, coming to find out they were still kids in their mind. They were still kids. They were still adolescents. They wasn't even an adult. They're not even an adult. You're just old. And then the kids who went to college, coming to find out, they're just informative. They don't know what to do with the knowledge the information they done acquired. Looks like a laptop that's never been used before. And then the people on the streets, they say life ain't fair. It ain't fair. We need government assistance. This, and that. It's like, no, you don't. You need to assist your mind with a plan and get to it. The government, you don't need the government needs you. Till you understand that, you will always be dependent on them, and you can never depend on yourself. You got kids watching you guys acting up, and then they act up. You wanna know what they're acting up? Because it was the ones that came before them. But anyways, that's all you gotta do, man. Find what it is you want, make that purpose, plan it out, find you mentors, ask yourself if you're ready to do it, then just do it, man. It's that top 5 right there. Die from your old way so you can live that new way. No more excuses, man. Relinquish your past so you can get to your future. Stop holding yourself back. Stop making fucking excuses.